Hello young and old, welcome to Best Around. Today we're going to be looking at the game Super Mario Kart. The game Super Mario Kart was released in Japan on the 27th of August 1992, the following month in the US, and in PAL regions the following January. My background with the game is extensive. I've finished it many times, first having played it in 1994 and plenty since then. This is where this Hall of Fame series first began, and what a start. The game is fairly simplistic in that you have a button for accelerate, for brake, which you likely won't use much, a button for hopping, which starts your slides, and a button for rear view instead of map, though you can only use that in one player mode, and a button for selecting and using your item. The game is fun, it still runs as smoothly as ever, and whilst the mode 7 can make one a bit dizzy, it doesn't really faze me, and this is such a good pick up and play game. The tracks, whilst not mind blowing, are all solid enough, and many have very similar or identical versions in future games. Special mention goes to the iconic Rainbow Road. We all had that same first reaction to seeing a track completely without barriers. I think it's always a bit disappointing to see a Rainbow Road with barriers, as it's just not the same. This track was the ultimate challenge and is the coup de grace of what is a fantastic game. The tracks generally are very short, and hence the laps, the tracks and the cups all go quickly. The items are clearly so good they pretty much all stayed on throughout the entire series. The banana peel, mushroom, star, lightning bolt and both red and green shells have actually been in every mainline Mario Kart game since. So this says a lot about how well designed the items were in this game. The visuals are lovely, the music is spot on, the multiplayer racing is great, there is no slowdown at all, it's a hell of a lot of fun. The catch-up logic, or rubber banding as it's known, began here, and it really benefits the AI of which character is supposed to be your main rival in a cup, as well as hoping those out who are perhaps beginners at the game. It is nice to see better items going to those that need it most, and can result in some epic finishes. One thing I really liked about this game, and to my knowledge never repeated in the series, you can see your lap times at the end of the race, and the total race time for every racer. It is a bit mystifying as to why that didn't continue. Battle mode is also great. It's not complicated, but for its time it was just outstanding fun, and that's what it's all about. It's definitely a good idea to have a peek at your opponent's screen to see where they're lurking, and then try and sneak up on them. This game is not particularly long, and hence I got the credits rolling, though only on 100cc, in just under 2 hours. Now whilst 150cc is fun, and it does amp up the challenge, it's something that I've done so many times before, I'm not sure that doing it again tells me anything new. Perhaps somebody that's totally new to Super Mario Kart could take twice as long to finish all the cups, though I strongly recommend that you don't pick the bigger characters on the higher difficulties. You're faster, but you have super slow acceleration, which will be extremely punishing if knocked off an edge or hit by an opponent's item or projectile. I'd give Super Mario Kart a 9 out of 10 for enjoyability and a 7 out of 10 for difficulty. It is hard to gauge the difficulty here, as I think trying to win with a big character, 150cc Special Cup would be extremely difficult, but just winning all the 100cc cups with any non-obese character shouldn't be too challenging. Is Super Mario Kart a top 10 Super Nintendo game? I deliberated some, because whilst the game is excellent, and I and everyone else loved it in the 90s, it has the one flaw. It's short. It does have replay value, especially within multiplayer, but to finish the game and get the ending credits, it's 4 cups, 20 tracks, and it could take someone under an hour. In terms of overall enjoyability, it is right there with any game of the 90s, regardless of console. But I don't think there's quite enough of that goodness to definitively say that it's top 10. I think this game is going to be in the top echelon of those who just missed out on top 10. So no, while Super Mario Kart has undeniable quality, largely has no flaws, and is an excellent game for its genre, I do not think it makes the top 10. Stay tuned for the next game chronologically in the series, and I'll see you all next time.